Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Is if I just have these inserters ready, I need to put them here like this, but the thing with these inserters is that they are going to work better if they have a long pickup connection. So I don't want them right there, I want them to be out and out like that. So if I copy that and run it all the way down, so I don't actually want the belt up against them, I want the belt back by one. We want it there like that. Up to that point. And then they'll feed it in, and then the output product will go here, and it will go into those tanks. So now all I've got to do is just put some power along here like this, and connect it up. There we go. We now have slag slurry. He says. Yeah. Slight problem. I connected the wrong tank. Yeah. How many of you noticed me connecting the wrong tank, by the way? Thanks for filling me in here. Thanks for, like, screaming back in time. And you using the time-space continuum to just let me know. I really appreciate that. Quite frankly, you've made me look a complete fool. If you'd at least given me a bit of a heads up, I wouldn't look quite so ridiculous as I do right now. Running back desperately because I've gone and put sulfur dioxide gas up there instead of sulfuric acid. I mean, what a rookie mistake. What an absolutely stupid rookie mistake. My only hope is that I can flush the pipes out. And I don't have, so then I'm not sort of left with the wrong product. I think that you can actually do that now. I think that's something that they did change. So this is sulfur dioxide gas, which I don't want. So if I click on here, I've got the entire fluid system contents in here is 20.5. And really, fortunately, I can flush the entire system. So I no longer have to go and remove every single pipe and replace it, which is quite the blessing, it must be said. Now, I have 57,000 sulfuric acid. If I click on that, I have 513,000 sulfuric acid in here. I'm going to connect that in, just like that, and we're going to go up this way. We're going to go and have a look right in there. It's already got up there. We're already up there, and we're making slag slurry. That is much more like it. So the actual process for slag slurry, if we craft it, 15 sulfuric acid, we get 50 slag slurry out of it. So we do get a reasonable return on it. It's not all bad. There's nothing else over this side that I need to be bringing back. Like the purified water, we got stuff being done down here, but I'm not bringing that over to the other side. We're going to go for a new purified water production plant, and we can do it via the steam thing like that, or we can do it via this one over here, which is the one I'm probably going to go for. I don't know if I'll make additional saline water, actually. Is there a way to turn saline water into purified water that is easy? Craft. I only get 20 saline water and then 100 purified water out of this process from 150 water. So it is a pretty easy way to do it. Oxygen and hydrogen combined together make purified water. I have no intention of doing that. I'm splitting it apart over here in order to be able to make the stuff. Steam into purified water goes through the cooling towers. We're not interested in that. No. Sulfuric wastewater. That gives a purified water runoff. There's a fluorite ore right there from fluoric wastewater that we'll be dealing with later. Chloric wastewater again is another one. Hydrogen, carbon dioxide to make carbon monoxide gives us more pure. See, there's so much purified water coming in. Nitric wastewater, thermal water gives lithia and purified. This is into realms of stuff that I don't yet have. Heavy water manufacturing over here. This is insane. Ammonia and hydrogen peroxide. See, these is not showing me a technology, and I'm wondering if the technology does exist or if it doesn't. Like, it's got these. It's got different pictures up here, and I don't know if this is like a different type of thing, whether it's a recipe that isn't currently in the game or something like that. But there doesn't seem to be a way to turn saline water into purified water. I'm not seeing saline water coming up, really, as a thing. It's mostly just a waste product. I mean, if I have a look in there... Because this is what I was thinking of, was like, I'm getting all this saline water. What can I use it for? Batteries. More batteries. Saline water to make brown algae is kind of one of the big uses of it. We can... Oh! Chlorine and hydrogen gas down here, plus sodium hydroxide. I think because I'm going to be needing to make sodium at some point. Yeah, and chlorine. Chlorine gas. It's a big one. Seedlings, saline water for desert tree seeds. More desert trees, more deserts, desert farming. There's a lot of desert farming stuff right there that uses a lot of saline water. Artificial fish water. More desert stuff. Chlorine gas, one right here. Oh, you know what? Oh, 1,000 saline water goes into the salination plant, and that gives us salt. Sodium chloride. Heavy waters and the void. Right, so saline water, there isn't really a lot of use for it. I was just wondering if there was like something that we could do with it. Maybe get more useful purified water out of it at the moment, but it doesn't appear to be. There's processes that we're going to want from it a little bit later, but there isn't anything that we can do with it right now. So we need to now get coal filters. We've got coal coming down from the big patch in the north. It's coming down on this double belt right here. So we've got the coal supply that we'll be using for making those filters. I just need to bring a bit of steel and iron up to this area so that we can quickly make them. That's not going to be any kind of problem for us at all. That is going to present no hardships. Now, if we just have a look in here, I've got 2,000 on the way there. Got a number of these on the way all the way through. So those are all filling up and they're doing great. And then we're doing great up over here. We will fairly quickly fill these tanks with slag slurry, I think. Just wondering if I should be putting it out onto these belts a little bit faster, because, quite frankly, I'm not using this. I think our biggest problem is going to be the sulfuric acid. I'm not going to be able to produce that stuff fast enough. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? Can't reach that. Down to 500,000. I mean, we're not doing too bad with that. And in here, we got 58,000 slag slurry. So, well, maybe we'll be all right. But I want to get this out onto the belts faster. This isn't coming out fast enough, is it? I can put one more up there. Actually, I can get a couple more. If I move that one, if I lift that one up, I don't even need to have it there. It's just there for connectivity purposes. And then if I take this one here, I put that one down, and I put that one down as well, I can put a power pole up there, and I will have you can be offset on the near side like that. Right, that belt is running about as full as that belt is going to get. And it's still not enough to power 10 of these. Which is pretty cool, I think. That is actually pretty awesome. Like there's a lot of materials going through there. Is it going to be worth me just upgrading these a little bit? 5, 6. Let's have stack inserters. Let's see what this does with stack inserters. Like that. Apparently it makes no difference whatsoever. If anything, it's slowing it down. Those stack inserters are not stacking. We've got stacks of 2 at the moment. Seriously? All those materials and that's all you're giving me? Quite frankly, I'm a bit disappointed with you. Right, never mind. Okay, so we've got that bit working over there, and then I want to go on to the next part of this, which is, let's back up, and I want to go into here, and so slag slurry. I then need to turn that slag slurry into mineral sludge, and sulfuric wastewater, and we've got it. So we need to have the purified water supply and the coal filters. The coal filters are easy. We have coal along with filter frames. There's only one piece of coal per 5 filter frames, which is really easy to do. So to make a filter frame, we need 1 iron plate and 1 steel plate, and they get made in a standard factory. So we're going to do that bit first. Where is the steel? Where's the best supply of steel that we've got? I have got this supply of steel all the way down here, and I have a requester chest there that is feeding steel in. So that's bringing stuff over, and then that's bringing it over here, and that's making... I think we're going to do a request for steel on this one, rather than trying to run it with a belt all the way up through to here. Iron will do the same. We will do a request for iron. I've got an iron chest here somewhere. I'm not sure where the actual chest is for the iron. Did I leave that right down the bottom here, somewhere stupid? I'm kind of hoping I didn't, because if I've left it all the way at the bottom, it's going to take forever to try and sort that out. There it is. There is our iron, which is not too bad, I suppose. It's not like a ridiculously long way away from everything that we want up here, so we can quickly build a manufacturing facility. I kind of didn't want to get too close to all of this for our research purposes, but I guess we can always rip that out and move it at a later date. So all I'm going to want just on this bit is a single requester chest here. I will put a power pole next to it like that, and a robo station like that, and then another one over here. So then we've got that is now like fully charged and ready to roll. And we can go into metallurgy casting there. I want iron plates. So there is requesting 200. I'm going to boost that up to 600 iron plates and put a tick on that one. And then I'm going to go in here. I love these pictures for the concrete that we've got right in here now. And I'm also going to want steel plate. And I'm going to do the same with that one. That's also going to be 600 of those right in there. Perfect. That's all we want. We want 600 of each. And then I'm going to put a factory down right there like that, and I will have a chest, and this is going to be a passive provider chest. No, it's not. I'm not going to have one of them. Yes, I will. I will have a passive provider chest, because I'll want this a bit later on. Now, I know that this one is just like sat in the middle of nowhere and not really doing a great deal, but it'll be fine. We can do it like this. So that was going to go up there, and that was going to go in there. In here, we will then set this up to start making filters, which will be in... What is that under? Barreling? It's not under barreling. It's not going to be components. Bioprocessing, no. Resources over here. So filter frame right there, and then you've got the coal filter just there. So we just want the filter frame, and that's all that's doing is us making filter frames and just popping them into there. Now, the other bit that I want is going to require a little bit of coal, and I'm going to bring that down from up here. I've actually got coal there in a requester chest, so rather than worrying too much about that, I'm going to add in an extra one of these over here, rather than worrying about bringing a belt down, and I'm going to stick another one of those just there, so I've got a few extras. And this requester chest that I've got here, I'm also going to request a little bit of coal coming into this one. So I want to go to... It's not there. No. There we go. Coal. So that's petrochem refining. I want coal. And I'm going to request 600 coal. That's going to go into there like that. And then we're going to put a filter on this one. So I don't need anything else to come out of that one. I just need a filter for the coal to come out of that one, because we're going to need that for... But no, I don't even need to do that. Look, I can be smart about this. If I put this one here in that angle, in that corner like that, I can then do that for the coal, and I can do that for the filter frames. So then I can go coal filter like this, And that's got me my coal filter frames, and that's got me my empty filter frames right there. So the empty filter frames will go into that one, and then the standard coal filter frames will go into here. Except that I don't want that to work quite like that. I am going to need to have the empty filter frames coming round so that they prioritize over making new ones. Like, we can make a chest full of new ones, because we'll be using them all over for other things. But I also kind of don't want them being used up in here. So how am I going to do this? I have an idea. That's going to come out of there. I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to just pick up that coal in there. So I don't have any more coming into it. There's another stack of coal on its way in a minute. I'll deal with that in a little while. So I don't want those. Instead, I'm going to make another one of these. Just sort of rethinking how exactly I want this to work. So we'll do another couple of those chests up there like that. And this can come over this way. We can drop it in here somewhere. That means then we still need the purified water. And this here is going to be built in a filtration unit. So I need to build the filtration units. They are... don't know if they're in petrochem refining. Where are they? Chemical, gas, oil, might be water treatment. No, it must be in here. Filtration unit, liquefier, air filter, advanced chem, gas refinery, oil and gas, oil refinery, flare stack, steam cracker. It's not in those. Bioprocess over here. It's not going to be those, is it? No. Definitely not. Water treatment over this side. The groundwater bore, washing plant, hydro plants, clarifiers. No. Well, where are you? I don't... It's not barreling. No, it's not barreling. You make no sense. Usage. Filtration unit. It just says filtration unit. Slag processing. Right there. I can make them. I've got this unlocked. I've done it. It's not metallurgy. It's not going to be under that one. I know that much. And then down here, it's not going to be in these either. Resource. Yeah, right. Crystallizers, those are something that we'll be using later, is these right here, filtration units. So if I make one of those a minute, 2, 3, 4, 5, why can't I make any more? Construction block 2. Okay, the construction block 2, that's the ones that need steel down here, and I can't make those on my own. So I need to just go and grab a few of them, because I would like 10 of these filtration units. That's going to be our first port of call. What is going on here? Why have you stopped? The tin has stopped. That's running, but the tin isn't. Why isn't the tin? That's going. The lead is running. That's going. I don't understand what's going on here. Why have you stopped? It's just because we haven't got tin going through, I think. It's just not processing enough tin. Oh, if it's not, it's not. Right. On my way back down, I don't even know what I was going for. What was I running? Yeah, the steel bits down here. Yeah, if I run off and I grab some of those, then that gives us 10 filtration units, which we can then start setting up. We're also going to need to make some hydroelectric machine-y doodahs here. These I will get... Let's make 6 of them just to start off with. Where's my steel? Right, there's the steel. That's the bit that I'm going for, is right there. That's the one that I want. Is that one right in there. Construction block level 2. Perfect. Now, if I go into resource refining, there we go. Right, I've got 5. That will make another 5. I can make 10 of those bad boys right there. And I've also got the 6 hydro plant 2, that I want for making the purified water. I'm going to need a clarifier to clear the rest of that away. That is underwater treatment. I want one of those. That's going to remove the excess saline water that we don't want. I'm thinking I could probably do with a couple more tanks. Those are over the side. I might just put a request in for some of those on our chest here, and then I can set them up in a minute. So the saline water, as I do want saline water at some point on this, but I don't want it just yet, we can set an order for some tanks, and I'll build another storage area for saline water and possibly the purified water as well. But let me just go into here and actually request some of these tanks. Barreling, fluid control is those. I'm going to ask for 20 of those to be brought over here like that. And we got them here for in a little while. You here sitting up there on your lonesome. What use are you up there? Why are you up there all on your own-some? I don't rightly know. You might have been there from previous rather than now. Unless it was your intention to sort of cover some of this with something else. I'm not entirely sure what your purpose in life was, or is. Construction zone expander. Let me switch to my map a moment, and I'm going to go to this point right here, and I'm going to start putting down some of these. So I'm going to bring that one along like that. That's got to come down a little bit, and where can I put this? I'm going to put that one there. That will fit right there. Doesn't have to line up with anything else as far as I'm concerned. It can just go there like that. And I'll do another one there like that. And then I will take a couple of power poles. I'll put one here, and then I want one next to that roboport right there. And I'm also going to put that one in there, and then it's going to connect that line in. And over this end, what's the best way to do this? I'm just wondering if I should add in another bit. We'll add in another one over here. I got that one there, and then if I put that all the way across like that, I just need to then have, I'll ghost print in a couple of those, so I got some power poles that will expand all the way across and connect that lot. And then I want to put that one. I'll put one there. I'll put one there. I'll put a power pole. I don't need to put a power pole anyway, because that's got... Actually, I don't even know if that is going to have a power pole. So I'll put one there, just in case. And then I'll have another one of these, and that should sort of connect in the middle of those. So we're going to want a power supply on that one as well. Like that. So that's connecting that lot up there. And then we've got lines of these other bits going all the way around as well. Everything seems to be connected up quite nicely on that. So the only other thing that I want is a couple extra of these just going along in places for robots to be able to go and sit once they've kind of like finished doing everything they're doing. Just like that. And I'll put one over there as well. Right. Oh, another thing that I want in here. One there. Because that's not going to fit all the way across. So I'll put another one on that side as well. Right, that's that bit there. That's connected up. And then the robots will go and do whatever they need to do to like finish that bit off. My filtration units, these right here that we've gone and built, we can bring these along. And actually, I can get rid of that one now. I don't need that one to be up there. That's, yeah, that's fine. That's out of the way. Filtration units, these. Now, let's start off with just one. So we want to do coal, filter, slag, slurry, purified water, and that puts out mineral sludge, sulfuric wastewater, and filter frames. So that comes out like that. which means that I've got to have a belt in and a belt out, plus a load of pipes and stuff as well, which is basically going to be doing this pattern like this, and then I'm going to want to have that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and I'm going to want to have the same down here as well, like that, and then on top of that, I'm also going to want to have a belt that is going to be running in this way with full coal filter frames, and then that way with the empty ones. And then we're also going to want to put in this, and we're going to want to put... Actually, no, that one's going to go out. That one's going to go in, like that. So let me remove those belts. Let me remove those belts. I've got these bits in here. I want to put a power pole and a power pole in there. This one needs to be altered, so I'm picking up from long distance, putting down short, and that one is going to be putting down, picking up short and putting down long distance over there. So that one's going correctly, and that one's going correctly as well. It's lighting up the correct squares that we want. So that little square right there, that's perfect. That's everything that I'm going to want. Basically, I can't be bothered with laying out these pipes. Again, I keep having to do that. So we're going to copy this nice little square that we've got right here. One. Ooh. Okay, forget that. Forget that. Forget the whole thing. Cancel it all. There, cancelled. And remove that. I'm going to put this over the other side of this coal belt that I've got right here. I'll pick up all of that. There. I haven't actually got room to put 10 of them here. I have got room to put 10 over on this side. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 10 over on that side instead. I'm just going to lift that one up and then those over there. Now, I have got power pole production, electric pole right there. I've actually got that. They're making them down here. And I've got 3,000 of them down there. So I've got robots that are able to come and get that. It's just I think that they are currently queued up on these. So I've got the... I've got power lines able to come along to these. At the moment, though, none of this is actually connected in because none of these power lines are available. Wondering whether I should put the filtration thing that I'm building down here. No, I won't. I'll have the filtration thing right here. We'll go along this line here. I think that's going to be my best line. And I'm going to put that one right in there. So it doesn't really matter which way around these belts are going. So I'm going to drop that one just there. Like that. Actually, the belts are going in the correct direction. So that makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So I don't want a belt out there, and I don't want a belt there. I don't want that pipe, or that pipe, or that one, or that one. For now. The rest of it, we will leave there. The only thing that I've actually got to place down myself is these 9... well, there needs to be 10. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.